General Hospital spoilers for the next 2 weeks, February 3 to February 14, reveal that Sasha Gilmore Corbin will reel when she realizes Cody Bell has been running his mouth about her baby daddy. And the worst part is that he's wrong about who the father is. During the week of February 3 to 7, it looks like Maxie Jones will mention Cody's belief that Jason Morgan is the bio dad. Sasha will shut down that idea, but that doesn't mean she'll tell the truth about who actually fathered her child. Felicia Scorpio will eventually have questions as well, but Sasha may keep the lid on Michael Corinthos being the man responsible for her pregnancy. Whatever the case, Sasha will blow her top and perhaps argue that all of these people need to just mind their own business. Over with Jordan Ashford, she'll give Isaiah Gannon updates on a new plan that could involve a way to fight back against Drew Quartermaine. But there are hints about Jordan tackling a dangerous mission related to Jen Sidwell, too. Other GH spoilers say Alexis Davis, Christina Corinthos Davis, and Molly Lansing Davis will come together for another strategy session. The Davis women want justice for Sam McCall, so they may exchange more information and figure out how much they collectively know so far. Perhaps Molly, Christina, and Alexis could also come up with a way to put some heat on the PCPD and light a fire under them to solve this case ASAP. Although Dante Falconieri got shut out of Sam's case, he'll deliver a heartfelt plea and try to get some assistance. Since Anna Devane isn't letting Dante anywhere near the investigation, Dante may turn elsewhere for answers. There's the potential for Dante to team up with Lucky Spencer and Elizabeth Baldwin, so will they fill him in on their growing suspicions about Cyrus Renault? As for Carly Spencer, she'll discover something and ultimately get Lucas Jones' take on a situation. Carly may hear details on Michael nearly being a third murder victim after Sam and Dex Heller were taken out. After Drew makes a stunning declaration, he'll make some waves in Port Charles. That could involve Drew playing dirty with an accusation, or maybe it'll involve an announcement about his future instead. Regardless, Willow Corinthos will reach a decision that won't go over well with Mayna Reeves, who'll seek out a shocking alliance as a result. If Willow and Drew contemplate moving to Washington together with all the children, Nina might get Carly to help stand against the idea. After all, both Carly and Nina are protective grandmothers who want Wiley Corinthos and Amelia Corinthos to stay in town. So there's room for a surprising partnership here. Meanwhile, Sonny will get a medical report following his cardiologist appointment. Will Sonny get disturbing news about his heart condition? Natalia Ramirez will be there to support Sonny and give him a pep talk if need be. Of course, Natalia may also push Sonny to be honest with his loved ones about what he's up against. On another note, Rocco Falconieri will eavesdrop on a discussion that he's not supposed to hear. Could Rocco find out Brooke Lynn Quartermaine got pregnant with Dan's baby as a teen? It'd be easy for Rocco to listen in on Brooke Lynn's conversation with Lois Cirillo or even Cuddy, depending on how it all goes down. During the week of February 10 to 14, Brad Cooper may sabotage his own chance of sizzling with Lucas during the upcoming Miami Medical Symposium. There will be more opportunities for Brad to push Portia Robinson too far and maybe knock himself out of going on the trip at all. Then again, perhaps the trip will get derailed another way. A handsome stranger is about to enter Lucas' life soon, so that might be someone he meets at this symposium, much to Brad's chagrin. Our predictions hint that Brad will have a disastrous Valentine's Day, but Drew may use the romantic holiday as a way to pull Willow even closer. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Messy Syrup. It's me, Abby, here. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Keep watching. So let's dive into today's video. General Hospital spoilers update for Monday, February 3, reveals that Maxie Jones will interrogate Sasha Gilmore Corbin about the father of her unborn child. Sasha will once again evade questions, so Maxie may finally divulge what she heard from Cody Bell. Sasha will get a shock on Monday's episode, so it sounds like she'll find out Cody jumped to conclusions about Jason Morgan being the father of her baby. While Sasha reacts to that curveball, Trina Robinson will face one as well. At GH, Curtis Ashford will wonder about the reason for Trina's SOS, so she'll apparently explain an idea to help Kai Taylor. Since Curtis' paralysis was cured, Trina might hope that there's some experimental treatment that can heal Kai's shoulder too. However, Curtis may think Trina is overstepping a bit, especially since Kai is still trying to wrap his head around his injury. Curtis might surprise Trina by pushing her to back off. Instead of Trina attempting to fix everything, perhaps Kai could use a little breathing room for now. Meanwhile, Sonny Corinthos will come to Alexis Davis' rescue. It looks like Sonny will try to talk Alexis out of any misplaced guilt and assure her that they're going to get justice for Sam McCall. Over with Laura Collins, she'll also have some Sam-related updates for Lucky Spencer and Elizabeth Baldwin. Although Liz and Lucky already know about the whole Digitalist situation, hearing about Sam's official murder investigation may hit Lucky hard. Elizabeth will sense that Lucky's in more pain than he's letting on, so she'll urge him to open up. Lucky may still feel to blame, since none of this would have happened if he'd been able to be Lulu Spencer's liver donor. At the Quartermaine stables, Lulu will seem uncomfortable over Brooklyn Quartermaine and Dante Falconeri's bonding session. Once Brooklyn exits, Lulu will talk to Dante about Sam's case and make a confession. After Lulu spills her guilt and deep gratitude for Sam's sacrifice, she'll want Dante to know how much she still cares about him. On a lighter note, Jordan Ashford and Isaiah Gannon will continue to charm each other. If all goes well, Isaiah and Jordan may hit the sheets in the not-too-distant future. Finally, Giovanni Gio Palmieri will sound the alarm to Emma Drake after he picks up on a disaster waiting to happen. There's always some Quartermaine mayhem threatening to erupt, so Gio will fear another round of drama. General Hospital spoilers say Emma and Drake will connect on Monday's show, so we'll bring you more predictions on their budding romance. General Hospital spoilers reveal that some exciting romantic developments are ahead on the ABC soap. Some new engagements could be brewing in Port Charles, so here are 3 marriage proposals that may be in the works. Drew pops the question to Willow. For starters, Drew Quartermaine may pop the question to Willow Tate sooner rather than later. GH fans know Drew is already planning on moving Willow and all their kids into a huge house, at least if Willow gets on board. Drew envisions a bright future with Willow, so he may not even wait until her divorce is official to propose her next marriage. Whether Willow accepts the engagement offer or not, Drew may pull out a ring and make one eventually. Spinelli and Maxie's wedding plans? Next, let's talk about Damian Spinelli and Maxie Jones, since they could potentially have some wedding plans coming up. Will Spinelli deliver a romantic marriage proposal and convince Maxie they should tie the knot? Maxie and Spinelli are one of the happiest couples on Canvas, so the writers might let them get engaged and start planning their nuptials before long. Brennan proposes to Carly. What about Jack Brennan, who's clearly smitten with Carly Spencer? Carly's tightening her grip on Brennan's heart without even trying, so he might make a bold move down the road. Although Jack obviously won't be proposing right this minute, we could imagine him asking Carly to marry him sometime in the future. Carly is changing Brennan in surprising ways, so he may eventually decide he can't live without her and present a dazzling engagement ring. That doesn't necessarily mean Carly will accept any marriage offer, but she could at least consider the idea of marrying Jack, for better or for worse. Brennan's secrets could threaten his attempt to live happily ever after, but Carly will remain a huge focus for him in the coming months. General Hospital spoilers say multiple romances will deepen, so stick with us for more engagement predictions and updates on any big wedding news. General Hospital spoilers and rumors tease according to how the current storylines are going. Jeff Cover could be out at GH. But then, as he is a recurring actor and not a contract actor, he's left and returned a few times already. But with so many Digitalist deaths, his days may be numbered. Jeff Kober made a striking entrance into the world of General Hospital 5 years ago, stepping into the role of the notorious Cyrus Renault on February 5, 2020. Since that fateful day, he has become the ultimate villain, even alienating his own sister, Mayor Laura Collins, who does her best to keep him at arm's length. Although she's friendly with the more acceptable brother, Martin Gray, who is Cyrus' whole sibling and Laura's half. Yet, like a snake in the grass, Cyrus finds ways to infiltrate her life, recently setting his sights on her daughter, Lulu Spencer, who has just emerged from a coma. Cyrus, a self-proclaimed devotee of God, claims to have discovered the divine path and insists he is performing godly deeds. No one has bought Renault Cyrus' redemption and spiritual rebirth, but let's be real, his so-called redemption has been nothing but a facade from the start, according to Laura, at least. While a few may have bought into his act, Portia Robinson also has seen right through his charade, as Laura always has. Another who was quite suspicious was Officer Dex Heller, who met his end when Cyrus finished him off, injecting his IV bag with digitalis when stabbing him didn't work. Chances are, Cyrus is headed for being the subject of the next whodunit murder, this time for vengeance over the lives of those he ended. Unless you're a Cassadine, usually villains come to their end and don't mysteriously return, sometimes several times. Bradford Anderson and Steve Burton seem to tease a secret. On Bradford Anderson and Steve Burton's podcast, they discuss the Digitalist killer storyline and seem to tease a secret. Bradford kept saying, "There's a killer on the loose," and Steve mentioned Jeff by name, in the context of he didn't know this. Steve then explained actors don't know whole storylines, they just know the parts they play, and what is in their scripts. They appeared to be discussing Jeff Kober's status on the show. The clock seems to be ticking for the villain of this magnitude. Typically, a killer like Cyrus doesn't stick around long after their shocking reveal. So is Jeff Kober preparing to bid farewell to GH for good? And what about Cyrus Renault? Are we witnessing his final curtain call? Drew is struggling with major changes in Aurora Media's business strategy. He has always relied on Curtis as a trusted ally, but now Curtis is stepping back, leaving Drew in a more vulnerable position than ever. Their once strong friendship is now falling apart, possibly due to changes in Curtis's personal life. Drew is not only worried about work, but also feels abandoned at the time he needs support the most. If he doesn't find a solution soon, he could face a crisis he's unprepared for. Felicia unintentionally puts Sasha in a difficult position when Cody furiously attacks Jason, who turns out to be the father of Sasha's unborn child. The relationship between Cody and Sasha was already complicated, but this revelation pushes things to a breaking point. Cody, who has always cared deeply for Sasha, feels betrayed and loses control. Meanwhile, Sasha fears that the escalating conflict could have serious consequences. She and Felicia must act quickly to defuse the situation before it spirals out of control. Carly and Valentin's dangerous plan. Carly discovers undeniable proof that Valentin's bold plan is not just a theory but a dangerous reality. This revelation not only shocks her but also puts her in grave danger. Valentin is a cunning strategist willing to do anything to achieve his goals. Carly knows that if she stays silent, she will allow him to continue unchecked. But if she takes action, she could become his next target. She must make a quick decision before things spiral beyond her control. Lucky and Elizabeth, love amidst the storm. Lucky finally opens up to Elizabeth, giving them a chance to reconnect after their complicated past. As their feelings deepen, a new threat emerges. Cyrus is enacting his most dangerous plans yet. Lucky and Elizabeth realize that their relationship is not just about love. They must also work together to stop Cyrus before he causes more destruction. However, taking him down is no easy task. If they fail, they risk losing everything, including each other. Jordan, Isaiah, and the fight against Cyrus. Jordan finally reveals her secret plan to Isaiah, a man with both the skills and motivation to bring Cyrus down. With Jordan's intelligence and Isaiah's decisive action, they form a formidable duo against one of Port Charles's most dangerous figures. However, they know that this isn't just a mission, it's a fight for survival. If their attack fails, Cyrus will show no mercy. As the moment of confrontation approaches, they realize there's no turning back. The future of Port Charles will never be the same after this battle. Drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you agree or disagree? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more updates. Your opinions matter, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.